Hey, yo, what's up, everyone? It's again Passive Baller discussing the December 28th game date for the NBA. Let's talk about Atlanta Hawks. Atlanta Hawks, they're going up against Detroit Pistons. Um, let's talk about Atlanta Hawks first. They're having a very hot start. Um, they're being led by Trey Young. There are 2 wins and 0 loss. So this would happen in Atlanta. So this would give them a bit of a comfort, so to speak. Obviously, the fans are not there because of some protocols that the NBA is actually following. And yeah, the past 2 games of Atlanta both were by double digits. They defeated Memphis by 10 points, and then they defeated Chicago by 10. For me, the main there are 2 things that are actually leading the reason as to why Atlanta Hawks is having such a good start. Number one is obviously Trey freaking Young. I'm not sure if you've been watching the start of the NBA, but Trey Young, man, oh man. Let me just check on something here. One quick moment. Trey Young, for the past 2 games, Trey Young has averaged 36.5 points. So again, that's 36.5 points. Not to mention he's actually even giving out 8 assists. So just move your ass around. If you're his teammate, he will find you, and if he is open, then he will take the shot, and highly likely he will make them. So when you got this guard in your team, then you really have a good chance of getting that W every night. Now, another thing that supports Trey Young and this very good start of Atlanta, of course, are the new guys. When I say new guys, I talk about Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic is actually out there just accepting the role. Of course, there's Trey Young, so he can't reach Atlanta and act like, hey, you know what, I'm the better shooter here and all that. He needs to blend in, and I really don't see Bogdan having a hard time doing that. During the start, I think I saw Bogdan having a hard time shooting the ball, but in terms of blending in terms of playing with Trey Young, I really don't see any problem. That's what I meant. Of course, Danilo Gallinari and Capella would be a huge factor on this season. Although I understand that Capella, I guess, won't be available, if I'm not mistaken, against Detroit Pistons. All right. Another thing, or another person who's actually a highlight on this start of the season is Hunter. I guess I mentioned him during the start of the season. Watch out for this dude. His shooting has become sharper. And yeah, there he is. He's having fun shooting that ball and hearing the swish of that net. So I got Atlanta Hawks on this game. Because I'm looking at the other team. Again, they would be going up against Detroit Pistons. Now, for Detroit Pistons, this is also their second game. Let me check on something here. Their last game was a double OT against Cleveland Cavaliers. That was a good game. But honestly, they had that, but yeah, for some reason they lost it. On that game, Jeremy Grant scored 28 points and 10 rebounds. Man, oh man, he's a workhorse indeed. And maybe that's the reason as to why he looked for a different team, for him to expose the real Jeremy Grant. Because if he would be in Denver, then he would be a bit of a limited. It would be a bit of a limited Jeremy Grant that we would see, because there are a lot of better superstars out there in Denver Nuggets. So again, past two losses that they had: 10 points against Minnesota, 9 points against Cleveland Cavaliers. So things don't look good for Detroit Pistons right here. You know what? I just want to share something here. Mason Plumlee, one of their bigs, is actually averaging 5.5 assists per game. This is a bit interesting, you know? Of all people, man, of all people, it's Mason Plumlee. So, I don't know if he would be able to continue this, but if he would be able to continue this should be something, something good. But of course, I would want to see the guards also do well in terms of assists because that's their main role, to orchestrate and to set their teammates up. Now let's go to the bottom line. So who's gonna win this one? I'm picking Atlanta Hawks, and I'm picking Atlanta Hawks because I guess it's self-explanatory right here. Atlanta Hawks has better talent. Atlanta Hawks is younger. I really don't see any reason why I'm gonna go against Atlanta Hawks, especially that they're hot right now. They're at home. I don't see anything down here. I know at the end of the day, Detroit Pistons would rely on Blake Griffin, but I'm looking at Atlanta Hawks. They got guys who could go out there and at least take on Blake Griffin. Again, I'm not saying totally stop Blake, but they got good guys who could go out there and at least be on shadow, so to speak, with Blake. We got John Collins. We got Hunter. I'm not sure how well their rookie has played so far. Due to a lot of games, I haven't seen him play. Okongwood at that. Cam Reddish, I see that he was doing well during the preseason game. So there are a lot of options for them. Not really sure if Danilo Gallinari would be playing, but I was quite sure that Capella won't be available for this game. But then regardless, I'm still picking Atlanta on this, and that will be Atlanta minus 7.5. I know some of you guys may say, hey, is that a bit high? Especially that Capella is out. I really don't think so because you see the scoring that the Detroit Pistons had on the past two games. They were okay the first two quarters, but at the end of the day, man, they're having a hard time closing games, and I guess that's when the score would kick in. And that's why I'm picking minus 7.5. Honestly, I was trying to consider going with the plus with Detroit. Had Detroit been given a higher plus, maybe I would have sided with Detroit, but 7.5, I think Trae Young would be able to take care of this along with his Hawks. Okay, so watch out for Atlanta Hawks. I'm expecting for them to end the night with a record of 3 wins and 0 losses. Alright, so thank you for those who are supporting. For those who haven't subscribed yet, please do. Please click on the subscribe button. And for those who haven't liked or followed our Facebook page as well, please go to Facebook and then just look for the same page. It's Passive Baller. Just like and follow that page, and you can reach me through that messenger. You can send me a message, ask me some questions, and I will be answering and I will be replying as soon as I am available. And again, responsible gaming, everyone. Peace out, pass love, and God bless.